Stop punching down. So Democrats have a new strategy to win back voters, good-looking dudes. Because apparently these guys weren't hot enough. A zombie left-wing website known as The Bulwark suggests Dems could win more if they just ran hotter candidates, which is an admission that the current crop is about as appealing as a kissing booth cold sore. They said that, yes, Dems need to shed litmus tests, but they also would benefit from simply having more thirst traps on the ticket, more candidates who can make voters swoon. You mean like Gavin? Well, it is true he made Californians hot and bothered when he let their homes burn. But even a Biden official says it's easier to elect hot people. America's a superficial nation, and we want our politicians to be hot, to look good. That's just science. Oh, so now they're okay with science. After claiming that men could be women by ordering a wig off Amazon and stealing pantyhose off a clothesline. Like I say, fool me once. And it is funny that a Biden official is saying politicians should be hot when when's the last time Joe's temperature was north of 40 degrees? He had COVID 15 times and the virus died of frostbite. So voters want good looks. Then who are these hot candidates they mentioned? Maybe a John Ossoff?
Maybe a John Ossoff.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I want a hot
Yes.
president.
About your weight loss, they talked about how you look different. The idea of like slimming down is somewhat connected to folks' idea of a presidential run. I wanted to know what went into your decision to focus on your health.
I've been challenged with my weight for, most of my life, honestly. And so, the idea, and I have succeeded and failed.
Right. It appears Pritzker seems smaller. He's either lost a lot of weight or split into two separate douchebags. So you got news from Pritzker, Ossoff. They all also reference JFK, Bill Clinton. These are all straight white dudes. The same cis-normative scum responsible for everything bad. Talk about a sausage party. Or with Bill Clinton, a pig in a blanket. You got to wonder, where are the women? Or the gays, the trans, the plus-size castratos? Those groups were your priority once. They were on top of the identity pyramid, breaking the glass ceiling, not to mention a few chairs and sofas. But now it's jawlines over bloodlines. My guess is the Dems are just tired of crying themselves to sleep, clutching a picture of Pete Hegseth. I've been there. And look, everyone likes hot people. They're healthier, more confident, and look better naked on my hidden camera photos. But we knew this, and the Democrats denied it. The right never had a problem with being hot. It was them. In fact, the reason the left are so ugly is because their ideas are hideous. Ugly ideas make ugly people, which is why the left is so angry and shrill. Their faces could knock 20 buzzards off a wagon. They spent years calling beauty standards oppressive. They claimed you could be healthy at any size, even if hunters came from Africa to take shots at you. Dress codes, diets, grooming, fitness, everything that required discipline was called racist, sexist, or sizist. And it was for the same reason they rejected anything successful. It's hard. And since they couldn't pull themselves out of the mud, they expected you to join them. Forget exercise, nutrition, basic grooming. All they needed was purple hair and a nose ring that wouldn't impede the onslaught of French fries. But now they say it's good looks, not policy, that they're after. And in doing so, they abandoned their own foot soldiers, the greasy drum circle radicals, the unwashed who filled their own marches for Gaza and BLM. So good luck, Dems, but this will never work. It's true, sex sells. I have receipts from 9 different massage parlors proving just that. But people want safe streets, good schools, a decent place to raise a family. They don't want a tall, slender lounge lizard who paroles pedophiles. It's why the right won, because they weren't just nice to look at, their ideas were hot. And really, winning makes everything better looking, including me. Hard to believe I was once just an 8.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.